2 on July 28th. I want to call to order this meeting of the Scottsdale Unified School District Governing Board. And we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance, which I will start. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, it's great. Worked out good, the old Zoom pledge. We'll do roll call. Ms. Carney? Ms. Carney, want to do roll call if you can hear and come off mute? Come back to you. Ms. Werner, roll call, please, if you can come off mute. Ms. Werner, we're not hearing you. I don't know if you can hear me. All right. Ms. Lewis, roll call, please.
Donna Lewis is here.
Thank you. I'm going to try again with board members Carney and Werner. Ms. Carney, if you can hear me, can you come off mute for a roll call, please? Ms. Werner, if you can hear me, can you come off mute for a roll call, please?
I'm working with our tech department to see if we can unmute them on our end. I don't know if we're having some technical difficulties.
Okay. And I see Dr. Patinsky just joined. Dr. Patinsky, if you want to come off mute for roll call, please.
Yes, Matthew Patinsky.
Great.
That would give us a quorum so we can proceed and would invite board members Carney and Werner to unmute when they're able to. Doesn't appear we can do that on our end.
Great. We will proceed.
I'm here. I think it's
Thank you.
now.
Thank you, Ms. Werner. Okay, we will proceed then, and I need approval of agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as published?
I move we accept the agenda as published.
Thank you. I need a second. So, Mr. Patinsky, you're speaking. A second?
Yep.
Yeah. All in favor? We'll do roll call one by one since we're on Zoom. So, Dr. Patinsky?
Approve. Aye.
Ms. Lewis?
Aye.
Ms. Werner? Ms. Carney, if you can hear, approval of agenda?
Is it possible to text her response?
I can hear now.
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Carney, looking for your approval of the agenda that's been seconded.
Oh, sorry. I had no idea you guys had started. It doesn't show on my screen. Yes,
Okay.
Yay.
Thank you. And I will be a yes. That would be 4 votes in favor of approve the agenda. Okay, on to 3 action items. We have 2 items for board action required today, and we will start with item A. And item A is approval of the intergovernmental agreement IGA between SUSD and East Valley Institute of Technology, EVIT, regarding provision of career technical education, district satellite programs, and central campus program. The recommended action is that it's recommended the governing board approve the IGA between SUSD and EVIT regarding participation of students in EVIT career and tech education, CTED, for the academic 25-26, 26-27, and 27-28 school years.
Is there any discussion?
Yes, is there any discussion? Any questions?
I just want to thank the district for negotiating and, insisting on some of the key terms that were really critical for us to be able to sign up for what is obviously a very valuable program that our students, my own daughter included, benefit significantly from. So it's a difficult thing to do when we know we want to participate, but at the same time, we need to insist on the right terms to do it. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I'd like to add that I concur with Matt's statement. And while I'm going to support this, I would like to revisit it because I'm not thrilled with the superintendent's approach from EVIT, but I need to learn more about it before I'm any more critical. I also am thrilled that our Coronado kids will benefit from it and appreciate the effort it took to put something in place under the circumstances. So I will be supporting this.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. I have a couple questions, but I'll see if Ms. Carney or Ms. Werner have any comments or questions.
No, I'm good.
Thank you. Just a question from me, the 85, 82, 78 split, how does that differ from previous years?
The last IGA was 87% for each of the years in that agreement, and there was no performance pay that was built in. And part of what EVIT raised as an issue of concern is that member districts had substantial, in some cases, substantial fund balances in 596, and they cited the AG report that indicated that in the law that they're reimbursing for the cost of satellite programs, and asked questions about whether they were over reimbursing given the size of the fund balance. We and Council Nick Buzan can talk about some of the conversations there, but we believe that this 3-year agreement balances that concern in a way that is fair to both EVIT and to Scottsdale Unified.
Thanks. Another question for me. There is Exhibit B was the compliance rubric. It says all EVIT courses must meet these criteria to be compliant. And then in the agreement, it says if they aren't compliant, they don't reimburse us. Is there much risk there? Is that a formality? There's a lot of components in that rubric. Can they come back and say, oh, you didn't meet point 17 in this rubric, therefore it's not an EVIT course and we're not going to reimburse you? I just don't know how much of a formality or risk that is.
Go ahead, Nick.
Thank you, Board Member Sharkey and members of the board, Dr. Menzel. That risk was something that we were highly concerned about in the main part of the agreement. Going into Exhibit B on the rubric, that was definitely a concern with negotiations, what you highlighted. However, the approval of the program process is substantial and is in other parts of the agreement. And so I think it's unlikely that failing the rubric or for a program to not meet a term in that rubric, which would cause, I think it's highly unlikely that that would cause any withholding based on the terms of the agreement. I think what's more likely is that a potential for that program in the future years to not be approved or to have more critical eye put on it for reapproval. And for your knowledge, the programs do have to be reapproved every year. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, that did. That was great. Thank you. And thank you.
I just had one other thing to add. I apologize because I'm a little bit just very critical of this entire agreement because I've spent a lot of time with it. But Dr. Menzel stated that the previous agreement was 87%. The previous agreement was a lump sum proportion, but in the final year it was 87%. And that would have been 2024, 25. In 23, 24 it was 86. And in 22-23, it was 85%. So it was an increasing percentage in the previous agreement. And as Dr. Menzel stated, this agreement is much more incentive-based, which we thought was good for both EVIT and SUSD, which would, incentives are good for the program and for the district to have an incentive to work toward its goal.
Great, thank you very much. Any other comments before we take a motion?
I move that we approve the IGA with EVIT as presented.
I second.
Dr. Lewis. Thank you, Dr. Patinsky. We'll take a vote. I'll do roll call on it with a motion to approve as presented. Dr. Patinsky?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Ms. Carney?
Aye.
Ms. Werner?
Aye.
And I'm an aye. That passes 5-0. Thank you. And we have a second item, which is item 3B, the approval of a lease agreement between SUSD and EVIT regarding Central Campus Program. It's recommended that the governing board approve the lease agreement between EVIT and SUSD, re the Fire Science Academy at Coronado High School. Any comments, questions from the board?
I continue to echo my same thoughts, and I move that, I'll move that we approve it as presented.
Thank you. Other comments before moving forward to the motion?
I'll second.
All right, we have a second motion to approve the lease agreement between EVIT and SUSD, Reed Fire Science Academy at Coronado. Dr. Patinsky, vote please.
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Ms. Carney?
Aye.
Ms. Werner?
Aye.
And I'm an aye. That's 5-0. Motion passes. And with that, we've hit our action items. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn.
I second.
Great, and we'll vote on that. Dr. Patinsky?
Aye.
Dr. Lewis?
Aye.
Ms. Carney?
Aye.
Ms. Werner?
Aye.
And I'm an aye. That is a vote to adjourn. We are adjourned. Thank you very much for your time coming together for this.